semua Fazil dan Jahan.
Ada anak Alisha Beautician Family.
My name is Mira Jamudin Hairul. Hi, my name is Muhammad Aziz Yuanashi.
Part A, question 1. Fatah intend to invest 18% of his 100,000 into an investment scheme for 6 years and 6 months. He has two schemes to consider as flows. Scheme A offers an interest rate of 5.8% compounded every 2 months. Scheme B offers an interest rate of 6.2% compounded semi-annually. Question A. Which scheme should he choose and what is the reason for his choice? First, 100,000 multiply 80% equal 80,000. For scheme A, use this formula I equal K over M, N equal M multiply T. I equal 0.058 over 6, N equal 6 multiply 66 over 12, N equal 39. Use this formula S equal P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket the power of N. S equal 80,000 open bracket 1 plus 0.058 over 6 close bracket the power of 39. S equals 116,421 and 37 cents. I equal S minus P. I equals 116,421 and 37 cents minus 80,000. I equal 36,421 and 37 cents. Same as scheme A. For scheme B, I equal 0.062 over 2. I equal 0.031. N equal 2 multiply 66 over 12. N equals 13. Use this formula. S equal P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket the power of N. S equal 80,000 open bracket 1 plus 0.031 close bracket the power of 13. S equal 118,974 and 60 cents. I equal S minus P. I equals 118,974 and 16 cents minus 80,000. I equals 38,974 and 16 cents. So he should choose scheme B because scheme B offer more interest rate compared to scheme A. Question B. How much interest can be earned based on the chosen scheme in question A? I equal S minus P. P equals 80,000. S equal 180,974 and 60 cents. I equals 180,974 and 60 cents minus 80,000. I equals 38,974 and 60 cents.
Question C asks, for how long should he invest to accumulate RM 150,000 using the same scheme chosen in question A? Now for number 1, to find the time, we must first using formula for future value. The formula for future value is S equals to P in a bracket 1 plus I, and outside of the bracket is M times by T. Now time is also equals to the side T over here. In order to find the T, you must first put all the values that we have gotten, which is S is equals to 150,000, the P, which is 80,000, and the I, which is 0.062 over 2, and the M, which is also 2. So the second step is to take the 80,000 from the right side and divide it with the 150,000. And at the end of it, you will get 1.875. Now on the right side, you have to take the 1 and plus it with 0.062 over 2, which will get you 1.031. Now for the next step, you have to use the logarithm to find how long Fatah should be investing to accumulate RM 150,000. And by doing so, you will get log 1.875 on the left side and log 1.031 on the right side with the 2t on the left side of the log. Now, what you have to do is take the log 1.031, take it to the left side and divide it with 1.875, and you will get 20.45904,038. But then you have to take the 2 from the 2t on the right side and divide it again with 20.5904038. You will get the t equals to 10.3 years. Now, moving on to question D. If Fatah invests an additional RM 5,000 3 years after his initial investment in the scheme chosen in A, how much will he have earned at the end of the investment period? Well, it's actually quite easy. First of all, you have to take the amount of S from question A, which is RM 118,974.16 cents. And then you plus it with the additional 5,000 that Fatah invests. Now with those two numbers, you will get the new P. For the new P, now you can use the future value formula. And now, to find how much he have earned at the end of the investment period, it is also S. To find the S, which we use the future value formula, you enter the numbers with like P equals to 123,974.16 cents. The I equals to 0.062 divided by 2, and then the N is equal to 6, which is M, 2 times by T, which is 3, from the 3 years after his initial investment. And after using some calculator, we'll get that S equals to RM 148,896.05 cents.
For problem statement part B, question number 1. Dewi saved RM 200 every 3 months for 7 years into an account that pays 2.5% compounded quarterly. A. How much does she have in the account at the end of the period? I equals K over M. I equals 0.025 over 4. So the answer is I equals 1 per 116. N equals M minus T. N equals 4 times 7. So the answer is N is 28. So as you guys can see, we're gonna use a future value formula. Future value formula is S equal R, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, power of N, minus 1 over I, close bracket. So the S equal 200, open bracket, 1 plus 1 over 116, close bracket, power of 28, minus 1, and per 1 over 116, close bracket. So the answer of S is RM 6,099 ringgit, 0.126. B, how much is the interest earned? So we are going to use formula interest. I equal S minus RTM. I equals 6,099.12 cents minus 1,200 times 7 times 4. So the answer is I equals 499 ringgit 0.12 cents.
Part B, question 2. Jana want to buy a house that costs RM 340,000. She need to pay 10% as a down payment and borrow the rest from a bank for 35 years. She has two banks to choose from. Bank A offer 3.8% of interest rate compound every 2 months, and Bank B offer 4% of interest rate compound monthly. A. Find out how much Jana we need to pay each month for both options. First, we need to multiply the 90% to 340,000 to get an A. Next, we need to identify the M, K, and T for both banks. For formula I equal to K over M, and for formula N, M times T. For bank A, I equal to 0.038 over 6, and N equal to 6 times 35, and N equal to 210. For bank B, I equal to 0.04 over 12, and N equal to 12 times 35, and then we get the N for bank B is 420. Then we need to use the A formula. What is A formula? A equal to R, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket, power of negative N over I, close bracket. So we just need to put it in. So A equal to 306,000 equal R, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 19 over 3,000, close bracket, power of negative 210 over 19 over 3,000, close bracket. Then we just need to move the bracket to the left to get the R, and then just use our calculator, and then we got the R equal to RM 2,638.85 cents. Same goes to bank B. A equal to 3,600 equal R, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 1 over 300, or close bracket, power of negative 420 over 1 over 300, close bracket. So just move the bracket to the left to get an R, and just use our calculator, and then we got the R equal to RM 1,354.89 cents. B. Decide which option is the better choice by comparing the interest charges for each option. So we need to use the interest formula. I equal RTM minus A. Calculate the bank A first. Bank A equal to 2,638.85 cents times 35 times 6 and minus the 306,000,
and we got the interest for bank A is RM 248,158.50 cents. Same goes to bank B. Bank B equal 1,354.89 cents times 35 times 12 and minus 306,000, and then we get the interest for bank B is RM 263,053.80 cents. So the answer for question B is bank A. Why? Because bank A is a better option for Jana because it's offer less interest.